Yellow? Hello? Good evening. Hi there. Welcome in. Uh, Hello, y'all. Hi, Shay. Hi, Chickadee. How y'all doing today? Oh, good evening. Good evening. Don't mind me being silly. That's just me. I can't not. I mean, it's me. So. Ooh. Fixed internet is always nice. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I am doing pretty good. I've got a big deployment coming up tomorrow. I am not necessarily looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. But hey, you know what? It's all gonna work out. If anything, you'll see Tex running around with my hair on fire for a while I try to get everything into place and say, oh boy, there goes the servers again. They're down. It's time for us to fix them again. We've got a deployment for a major service that's going to happen either sometime late tomorrow night or very early the next day. So I'll be working sometime between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. It's more likely going to be on the clock sometime between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. But I don't know when that's going to be until after a meeting tomorrow with some of the stakeholders. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But altogether, no matter what happens, whether it's super early or super late, it'll be fine. I mean, that's what they pay me for, right? They keep this guy on the clock and on the payroll because I can take care of pretty much anything that's needed. As long as they compensate me. And they do. But that's going to be exciting. How about y'all? Anything fun? Anything interesting? New? What's going on? As for Strim, as you can see, there's a title that I have up right there, down there in the category down below. The best I can do to point over to that with my model is down there. Ooh, yum. Making food. What's for dinner? What's on the menu? What are we having? But yeah, we're checking out a new-ish game, World of Solaria. Apparently, it's been around since 2022, roughly. It's a fairly new game, and it was just ported to Steam, just released today on Steam. It was previously a browser and mobile game, and has been converted from a browser game into a desktop game for Steam. So we're going to experiment with that and see what happens. Aww. Well, I guess I've been sent off into the pantry. I'm not getting dinner today. I'm just getting air. But you know what? At least I've got the air necessities, the simple air necessities. Forget about your worries and your... Don't get me cancelled. But ooh, that sounds yum. Pork chop, fried rice, mashed tater, green bean, and spinach. Yum. That sounds delicious. I hope you thoroughly enjoy that. I would devour that. Ooh, I like Roxy's jam emote. That is a cute one. Tip tap. But okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and start switching this over. I really need to create a just chatting scene so that before I actually get into the game or into development or whatnot, I have some sort of neutral page to go to besides what is that in the way? Weird. My background isn't loading on that scene. Oh, that's really weird. Let's move that all the way down. But yeah, something besides this. That's not exactly what I would call a background. That's not necessarily a good just chatting setup. But this is the next closest thing. But aw. You mean if I wasn't being a little gremlin, I would have been able to come by and sneaky snack on some of them noms. I want the noms. Noms sound good. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. Let's peel off the protective layer of jacket. Among other things. Ooh, so do we have some tea? Boba? All the black coffee. Alright, here we go. Do I still have my... Oh, I already had one of those before, apparently. Whoops. Poof. I just copied a background that I already had on this scene. Welp. Okay. Do I have a blur anywhere on here? Yes, but it's not configured quite right. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn that music down just a little bit. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Down to right around... Okay, that's too low. And this is a quieter song now. I've been debated. Yeah, switching on into game. Game, where did I put you, game? Oh, that scared me. This is brand new enough that my antivirus didn't have a signature for it yet, and went to scan it, and then went beep 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 at me for the new thing. Because it's just too new for it. Ooh. Why isn't it showing as a valid option? Here we go. Oh, that's loud. Audio. Audio. Oh, thank goodness, my ears are now saved. There we go. But that's loud for y'all too. I need to turn that down. That's better, but still too loud. So we're gonna fade that down. Probably around there. Okay, good. Yeah, that can just still stay down on the mast. Actually, that's going to be things like sound effects and so on. So we'll turn it down like that. And here we go. Let's continue its theme and see what happens. This will be interesting. Steam authentication. What language do I... Oh, this is even louder. First review, this is so loud. Hello, good evening, hi, howdy. I am well. Hello, Hababa, how are you? How are you? You can't see it because I don't have a thing for it right now, but I'm waving. Wait, did I have a pin? Yeah, there we go, I have a pin. Now it's pinned. The pin is pinned. Very pinny. Good evening. It's nice to see you. Can I do a... No, I can't do a autocomplete of emoji from inside my new little chat window. Things are good. I am preparing. I'm not gonna say looking forward to, but preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. We have a big deployment at work. That's gonna be fun. But when it gets here, it'll be interesting. So that's something to prepare for, whether or not look forward to. But yeah, hi. Welcome on in. We are starting what used to be a mobile game and browser game called World of Solaria. Just released on Steam today. It's been available or out in its first form since around 2022, I think. So it hasn't been around that long. There we go, that's better. That's a little more background. It was still loud. Ooh, yum yum yum. Always waiting on the rice. Always waiting on the rice. Oh yeah, I agree, Jay. My ears. You said that audio would have killed you. Oh, my ears. I heard it loud and clear. It's so loud. I have it down at like 6% right now. As soon as we can configure this thing, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so we speak English. Let's configure this really quick so we can actually get this reasonable. Welcome to World of Solaria. Basic instructions. To move, touch the place you want to go to. Oh, you can see that this is definitely a browser and mobile game right here. Touch the place that you want to go to. That's not sus. That's not sus at all. To attack, simply select an enemy. Use the buttons on the left bottom corner to restore your HP, MP, or release a special attack. Use the buttons on the right bottom corner to change your weapon. It's so mobile. It's so mobile. Touch the place you want to go and use the buttons on the corners of the screen. Even the play button is down in the corner. I love it. Choose a character name. Let's see, can we be technical? Actually, can we use special characters here? I want to use special characters. I want to be technical with the proper name. Can we do that? Edit profile. Okay, no, here we go. Copy that. Can we paste into here? Can we paste? It does not use the special characters. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we do have to just be technical. We cannot use our fancy Greek letter here. Oh well, okay. Can we be technical? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, nice, I'm in. Okay, so you can use the arrow keys to move around, not WASD. That's fine. Do we have a menu anywhere? Escape is not a menu. There we go. Is there a menu anywhere here so that we can configure the sound? Okay, so this is some sort of changelog. That's a map. That's friends settings. That's chat? Here we go, menu, config, sound. Oh, thank goodness. That's so much better. Okay. We'll keep the music on, sort of quiet in the background. It'll be interesting to sort of hear, hey, is there like boss battle music or anything? But that can definitely be turned way down. My goodness, was it loud. How is that now? Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty quiet. And we're good between the 20 and 5 decibel range, so I think that's a reasonable balance. Now what's up with these trees? We have pink trees and yellow trees and mass. This is something. Look at all that. Yeah. I don't disagree. The classical is preferable. The Congo is weird. I think we're just going to turn off the game music for the time being. Make sure that that's balanced. Yes, it is. And then return that. Show FPS. Yeah, locked to 60 FPS. I do not need that going at 300 FPS. And hello, hi, good afternoon, or good evening, Bean. How are you doing? Wave. There we go. Because I can't actually wave with this character yet. I haven't made art for that. I can use an emote, or I can do this little jiggle. And you see, right up here, my thing boings. So I can make that wave with me. But yes, hi, good evening, Bean. How you doing? Hi, welcome on in. What, how is this? Oh, that's what photo mode is. Is there a way to get out of photo mode? Oh no. We have met our match. There's not a way to exit photo mode. So we're gonna need to reboot the game. We're 7 minutes into the game, and it's already time to reboot it. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so don't enter photo mode by accident. Or don't enter photo mode at all yet. There isn't a way out. I checked all the keys I could find, and none of them actually did anything. Server Arcanum. We're in the EU right now. Interesting. Okay, so there are a bunch of pets and mounts in this game, sure, but is there something in here for configuring the keys? Okay, cool. This shows our stats. That's where we need to go if we want to know. No, back. Oh, what? Okay, so that's how they make money. Interesting. Makes sense. You do need some way of having income from a game in order to have it work. Okay, interesting. That makes sense. What colors are these actually affecting? Outfit. Ooh. We're gonna return there in just a minute here, because that's interesting. Do we have these? Okay, so you can earn these with tickets and diamonds. Neat. Okay, cool. It's not a credits rolling that we'd have to open up and close. Cool. Rules. Hey, look at that. The rules are at the end. Let's very permission. Okay, very briefly read through this since it didn't give it to us before we started. So these terms are already applying to us. They weren't something that we had to accept, which is kind of weird. That's backwards. Okay, so the window size controls the pixel size. Oh, weird. It doesn't lock it to a certain aspect ratio. That looks just as weird for me as it does for y'all. I guess we're staying in basically full screen. That's a fair point, Bean. Is it a stream if something isn't broken? Now, at least in this case, it isn't entirely us breaking it. Just, mostly us breaking it. Okay, there we go. That looks like the approximately correct aspect ratio. Do. As is. Uh-huh. Okay. So you're not allowed to cheat? Darn. That's sad. And yes, the answer to that is no. It's not a stream if something isn't broken. We're gonna break things. Speaking of breaking things, there's some new things that we just recently created. Where did I put it? Put that back over here in the center. Yeah. Whip. Oh, that's interesting. I guess it didn't save. Never a successful stream unless there's scuff. You're right, Jay. every stream requires just a little bit of not scuff. Um, um, yeah, I said scuff from the beginning in order for it to actually be a stream. That's very true. You see, we're already getting the scuff. We've met our requirement already. There's no sus to be had here. Nope, none at all. It's unfortunate that my new overlay isn't actually linking up. Yeah, okay, I see that. That should render. Overlays. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Take that, paste it over to here, hit this, properties. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the right URL. Okay. Refresh. Okay, there we go. Wait, how big is that? Thing boing's comment. Huh? Huh? Apparently I'm buffering right now. Like a mental buffering. No comprendo. Wait, how big is that? Um um a link? Where where did I put my link? Open that. Take this. Inspect. Elements. Close that. Hide that. Take this. And that's... $285. Okay. 300 by 70. Sure. Now if I take that and hit this and properties, say 300 by 70, and say OK. Now we can just take this, transition, scale, transform, center, OK, and then copy that, paste that back over to here, take this and center it to screen, and then transition. There we go. I still had that configured for count down instead of count up. Whoops. Whoops. I need to develop a toggle for that. I did one for everything else, just not for that. Good job, Tex. At least it's in the settings file. But I didn't add it to the settings. What? Scuff! Scuff! Okay, let's copy that over to here. Take that. Tap it correctly. Good. Good. Set. Okay. Good. And we're just going to remove that and save. That's better. I thought I had a toggle on that so that it wouldn't do that if there isn't a duration set. Huh. Well, that's interesting. There we go. It needs to be undefined, not 0. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so we've got a nice little timer overlay. I blame one of our new friends, Raina, for this one. Got me interested in developing a timer for the heck of it because they mentioned they were trying to find a timer that could be customized to count up and count down. And so I made this thing where you can actually do whatever it might be. So we've got all the, oh wait, you can click and drag the screen, what? Oh, this is definitely a mobile game. Oh boy, is it mobile. Oh man. Yeah, so we got all the, fun new toys. And apparently there is scuff. There's even more scuff. We already broke it. All of it. Oh man. This is gonna be an interesting day. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so you can't, you mean I can't cheat? Chat? I'm not allowed to cheat? Gasp. Gasp. Why would I ever cheat? I would never do such a thing as cheating. Me? No, of course not. But no, I don't care much for cheating. I may glitch a little bit during speedruns where it's permitted. And then of course not glitch during speedruns where it's not. But that's it. So, ever bug found. must be reported immediately via official contact, like the email on gmail.com, not their own website. Okay. Why is it called Mirror World? Isn't this World of Solaria? Well, okay. Okay. Exploiting errors on the game or services related. What about exploiting them? Using third-party software to play the game, as well as any kind of automation that may simulate any Humar behavior. Humar behavior. Right there. Humar. And using any kind of manipulation in T-Client. Guys, put your terms and conditions through a spell check. This is supposed to be professional. You have a license to Microsoft Word. It'll at least underline for you all the things that you need to quickly correct, and then you can put it out there. But I guess this is free to play, and you pay for microtransactions, so... legal issues. Accounts, sharing, selling, advertising, selling of. Okay, nothing for private. Now, how can you enforce that one? Hacking other player account data or personal data. That's worth adding, at least, for the sake of putting it out there, but that is kind of external. Out of band. Unrelated to this. I guess for legal reasons you can put it in there. Okay, which law? I imagine this is not under US law. Although, of course, the law also applies to your own residence. Okay, so you do have to take care of chat. Sure. Don't be a jerk. And don't impersonate. And of course, once you give your money to them, they keep your money. Address. Oh, guys, please put your terms and conditions through a spell check. Wait, how are you going to notify us? Oh, in the game. That'll be interesting to see how that happens. Only your Google account identification. But I logged in through Steam, so why are they saying that they collect my Google account identification? For login and security reasons when I didn't use Google. These terms and conditions are dangerous. Okay, keep mines. Up arrow. We're gonna make that WSAD. Okay, healing potions. Okay, those don't do anything right now, so we're gonna make healing mana spell to mount chat. Okay. Back. And then back into here. Keybinds. There isn't a keybind to open this. Actually, there is. Config controls. Wait, what? Oh, that is offset. Man, that's weird. Okay. Config keybinds. Bag. We're gonna make that escape. There we go. Friends. Oh. What is melee distance magic intelligence? Alpha 1, Alpha 2. Interesting. Mount. I don't have a mount. What do these do? Oh, those are to change class. And that's to take a screenshot. We just took 2 screenshots. Whoops. Well, okay. We have some screenshots now. Let's move that right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then move this right there. What happens if I change this over to... I see, that's not helpful. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna make spells CNX, then make these those. Cool. Hey, look at that. Now we're changing really quickly. Okay. Wait, no, that's... Okay, set that to E. Oh man, you can layer these up. Because bag only opens up the inventory. So you switch to something else and then click bag. It opens another. At least when you click one, it gets rid of them all. Or changes them all to that. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Titles. Okay, so you earned those in-game. Now we get to configure our appearance. 3 characters. Oh, okay. What is this? How are those configured again? Spell 1 and spell 2. Okay, so config. Controls and keybinds. Keybinds. We're gonna want these to be Q and E. Health potion and mana potion. Let's try... Move these to 7890. Move these to 1 and 2. Move these to Q and E. Now move these to ZXCV. That's reasonable. Okay. And we don't have mounts yet, so we can't mount. And I still want to keep bag as escape, since that's the quickest way to get into here. The main thing we're going to be looking at is stats. Okay, so there's a professions thing coming up later for level 1. Let's change what we look like a bit. Outfit, blue. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're Black Hat. And what other configurations do we get? Okay. We get a skin color. Interesting. You can set your color to anything you want if you pay the piper. And you can be absolutely anything. Okay, so there are a bunch of achievements. Only if you click yourself. Capacity, 5 slots. And you can sell things. Luna! Hello, hi, good evening, welcome on in. Do I have what is the... paste? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can use that. I can use that. I can't wave with my model, so I can send waves in chat. How am I? I am alright. I am doing well. It has been a while. How are you? It's nice to see you again. Hi, hello, good evening, welcome on in, howdy. We're having some fun with a new title. I don't know exactly how this is going to play out yet. Feel like it's been decades. Yes, yes, it has been a while. I wasn't expecting it, but I recently purchased a house and moved into that. So I have been waylaid for longer than I had expected, but it's all been for a good thing. But so we did get back into the swing of things a little bit later than we had anticipated. So it's been a while. Ooh, sunbathing by the pool. That sounds quite comfortable. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying that. How do? Congratulations. Oh, thank you. I am very glad for it to be done so that I can relax now. Wrong button. Okay, so your colors are per class. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so all of these are different purchasable customizations. But otherwise, you get what you are given. Waiting for Ark to get off work. That makes sense. That makes sense. You get to sit back, chill, and relax a little bit. Uh, until then. Enjoying your mimosa. That sounds wonderful. Just relaxing and having a good time. How do you interact with this? Okay, so you must absolutely click things. It's your 3-day weekend. You can work, oh yes, the 410s. That makes sense. That makes sense. Welcome to this game. In this MMORPG, potions work a bit differently. Potions aren't something you equip. They dynamically adjust based on your level. So you'll always have the most effective potion available, okay? Yeah. I sometimes wind up working 510s, so I understand that. But having the extra weekend day from the 410s is so lovely. So lovely. I hope you are enjoying your weekend. That is so nice. You get to just you know? You know? Enjoying the world of archery? Good news. In this game, arrows of the distance class are infinite. You don't have to buy arrows? Nice. Yep. Yep. Enjoying the life of a healthcare worker. I understand. Unfortunately, it's been a few years since everything went down. So, slightly less upside down right now than it had been. That's fortunate. Yeah, I hear ya. Enjoy unlimited shooting without worrying about running out of arrows. Let's switch to range and see what happens. Can we? Yes, we can. And you can do that whenever you want. I'm so glad that you're back to streaming. Oh, thank you. This does look interesting. This is brand new as far as Steam is concerned. Not as far as everything else is concerned. How do you loot that? Huh? Weird. Oh, spells. But yeah, we are experimenting with this. This is not a... That is still weird. How do you take those? Oh, you have to click the pickup button. That makes sense. And you can do it whenever it's next to you. Okay. That's weird. But yeah, so this is a port from a browser game, as you can see from all the a mobile game, as you can see from all the buttons on the side, etc. It was also a browser game called World of Solaria. It just came out on Steam today, but it's been around apparently since 2022, I think, approximately. We're trying this out and seeing how it is, for all it's worth. But as I've learned, don't go into photo mode. There isn't a way back out. If you go into photo mode, you need to restart the video game. You just started playing Monhan. Okay, so just getting back into it, or actually... Oh, wait, no, you said you were going to start Monster Hunter World before long. So you just started that. Oh, that is exciting. That is going to be a ton of fun. Oh no, our interface is gone. We can't actually loot things right now. We're going to need to restart the game again. Okay, Round 3. Here we go. Uh, World of Solaria. Boot up again. For the 3rd time. Here we go. I hope you enjoyed that. That's gonna be a ton of fun. I am always down because, I mean, I'm scuffed. I'm not good at playing the game, but it's still enjoyable. Whether that's Monster Hunter Rise, or Monster Hunter World, or hey, even hopping into one of the older games. They're fun. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you have a blast with it. My twin got me into Monster Hunter, and oh, so fun. So fun. Oh, from Twas and Ark. Okay, so you finished the base game? Is that right? Since you said you have to start in Iceborne. It sounds like you've gone through all of the base game and met the, cute blue boy, Xeno'jiiva. That was a fun introduction. Would have been lovely to hear your reaction to that introduction. A nice little small boy, isn't he? But yay, congratulations. Making it into Master Rank. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. That is fun. Oh man, I keep using my potions by mistake. Ooh. Okay, so loot is shared, money is not shared. Everyone gets their own. Interesting, interesting. But congratulations on making it into Master Rank. That is going to be fun. Is there a way to hide chat? Yes, there is. Config. Do not hide, show chat. That's better. Now we can slip that away. Does each class have its own experience? I wonder. Leather boots, class mage. Oops. Leather boots, class warrior. Class mage, class mage. Interesting. So you can equip things to each class? Is that right? Oh, yeah, you can equip them to classes individually. So it is time for you to start your quests into the Master Rank. That's gonna be exciting. That was not as hard as just starting for the first time, since you already know the controls. Hopefully. Unlike some of us who had played the base game, and then didn't play again until Master Rank came out, and then had to learn the whole game over again. That was very amusing to watch. But that turns out pretty well. So you started with Charge Blade because you were scared of monsters and couldn't play, and Ark was like, let me teach you how to use the Switch Axe. Ark does love his Switch Axe. That is amusing. I can see that. I can see that. So did you actually wind up trying all of the different weapons? Or did you start with the Charge Blade, then move into Switch Axe and keep it that? I take it so far, that has been your favorite for sure. You at least stuck with it for a while. You didn't know he was a Switch Axe Jedi Master until everyone told you. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Ark and his plays are thoroughly amusing. I need him to carry me, for sure, at times. You'll have fun meeting Fatalis. You say you've only stayed with a switch axe because you like it. You've been meaning to try other weapons. Yeah, that makes sense. When I started with Monster Hunter World way back when, he's carried me the entire time. Yeah. He is definitely good enough to pull that off, whether or not he's using a brand new character or otherwise. Back when I started, the game I had been playing prior to switching over to Monster Hunter World was actually... Okay, this is getting loud. This is as loud as I am at this point. This needs to be turned back down. Volume. Hit this. Config. Sound. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. I have been playing Monster Hunter World prior to picking up the... I have been playing Monster Hunter World, what am I saying? I am totally distracting myself. I had been playing Overwatch prior to getting started with Monster Hunter. And so when I got into the game, I was saying, what is this? Everything feels so slow. And I could not figure my way around Monster Hunter World. I was about to rage quit because I just could not stand how delayed it felt when you go to attack and then you wait for your attack to actually land. It took so long. I was going to go nuts after coming straight from playing Overwatch for about a year and a half. This was back during beta and right at initial release. He's saying, nice, your brother works for Blizzard. Oh, that is fun. I had considered working for Blizzard for a while, but a colleague had said, hey, Mark, are you looking for work? And, well, I said, oh, well, I didn't know I was. And so I wound up elsewhere, and I've been thoroughly enjoying that. I have been doing software team management for a while now, thanks to that. And good job, Tex. Just casually doxing yourself. Not even thinking about it. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. But, yeah. I wound up not deciding to pursue other options since I'm in a pretty good place at the moment. But I had gone from playing as Mercy and darting all around the map with her flight into suddenly you have to wait up to 2 seconds after using an attack for it to actually land, and I was going to go nuts. I landed on dual blades and said, oh, hey, my attacks actually land as soon as I do them. And I never wound up getting comfortable enough with the game for solo to play anything else. So I never made my way off of dual blade and onto any other classes. by the time I had made it to endgame. It was only after that that I had started trying the other classes and found, oh hey, I actually kind of like Hunting Horn and Insect Glaive. So that was amusing. That was very amusing. You got to see me be thoroughly confused for a while. It was worth looking at. Okay, so this one's called Priest, even though it's shown as Intelligence over here. That's weird. Melee distance magic priest instead of warrior hunter mage priest. What is that constant thwacking sound I'm hearing? Oh. I see. They are... Oh, training. Okay. So that's to level up your character while you're offline, I guess? Interesting. So this place is just loud. But yeah, I had a grand old time with Monster Hunter. Especially relearning the game and picking up new weapons. That was actually a blast, much more than I had anticipated. Kill 100 monsters of your level. What does mean of my level? And does it give me explanations for how these abilities work? Let's just smack a bunch of things. Oh, if you click it once, it'll keep attacking. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So you can't untarget something once you've targeted it. But now I can test the— oh no, I leveled up. I wanted to take some damage. That's unfortunate. I guess that doesn't AoE heal. Wait, that's 1 and that's 2? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's an AoE of sorts. Where does it show my magic? Up at the top. Okay. And all of them share a mana pool. That's a health potion, that's a mana pot. Okay, there we go. And then you have a shared level across all classes, but different equipment. But yeah, Blizzard has always been interesting. They're probably the reason why I am a programmer today. Their StarCraft and Warcraft, the modding in that got me into modding, and probably is also how I wound up getting into all of the other trouble that I've landed myself in. Now being a software engineer and... oh, that's weird. They're both right hand. Okay. And being a team lead. which is probably one of the big reasons I had considered, and to some degree I'm still interested in working at Blizzard because of their moddable titles, where with the StarCraft and Warcraft engines, you can actually produce your own content. So they have a vast set of tools for others to create their own content from scratch. And I've always found that very interesting. But that kind of plays into the same sort of stuff that you see here on this channel. Like how we wound up making this little widget for tracking things. This was developed, I blame Reyna for this, one of our new friends. Got me into wanting to make a stopwatch widget, since they had mentioned they had difficulty with finding a widget for timers to count up and count down. I said, what? Why is that difficult to find? I'm sure I could make one pretty quickly for customizability, to put it wherever you want and have it just work nicely. And, well, not too long later, we wound up with that. So, I pretty much proved exactly what I was intending to. But, thanks to Blizzard, now we still continue to create tools for others to make their own content. And that has been a blast. Is that just me? Or is that a people in general thing? Do y'all have things that you wind up doing that others would wind up considering work? Say, oh yeah, no, I don't do that. But or is that just Tex, you're weird? Why are you doing work for fun? Surely I can't be the only one, right? I mean, I can't even use the excuse that this is to expand my repertoire. Since this is definitely not new stuff. Maybe Tex is just a weird, scuffed individual, and I'm doing all this all for naught. It is certainly a possibility. I don't know. Y'all others have things that y'all wind up doing for hobbies that others would say, no, why would you do that? Right? Right? Not just me. But you know what? If that's the case, that's fine too. I am okay with being the scuffed one. This is fine. Okay, I'm getting this. I mean, I know like art is probably a good example of one thing that happens more frequently that people get paid for. But I guess that just happens a little bit more with artisanal work, right? Like cooking, drawing, modeling, and sculpting. Those kinds of artisanal occupations, which were really just people trying to have fun, and other people said, "Oh, hey, that stuff that you're doing for fun actually looks really cool. I want to buy some of that." Uh, I guess those occupations just sort of work out that way. Oh, whoops. Okay, we need a glove on this class. Let's take a few down as a mage. Oh, well, that was interesting. You seem to be experiencing heightened delays at the moment. 2, 3, 4. Oh, you click it and then click where you want to cast it. Okay, never mind. There's not heightened delays. Text is just scuff. Nothing new here. Nothing to see. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Why can I move the slider for that? That's weird. But yeah, I imagine for other kinds of work, uh, that's not necessarily so common. But it is definitely important to find some sort of hobby to chill after. Oh, whoops. Why is that all faded out and doesn't let you see what they are until clicking one? Oh, you have to go through them in order. Okay. Oh, that's weird. That is going to confuse me so much. Is there a hotkey for the map? Chocolate chip cookie. Yum. Nom nom. My model doesn't have a mouth, so I can't feed the model. But nom nom. Yum. All the cookies. All the cookies. It's kind of nice that there are already players in this, and it's not just a whole bunch of new people swarming the game all at once from a single system and overloading the game. Aww, what do you mean chocolate chip cookies and mimosas don't work well together? That's totally fine. Just gotta get some sweet, and some back to mimosa, and then back over to sweet, and Oh, that's how you set up stores. Interesting. Okay. I see. I see. This makes sense. That needs a better user interface if it's going to be a desktop game, but okay. Okay, and then you have to click things to actually see what their prices are. And go back and move your mouse all the way to the top right to go back. Okay. Wait, what is this? A roulette ticket. What? Portal switch server, yes. Can we switch to the US? Yes, we can. Okay, here we go. We're gonna switch to something that's, what? Failed. Okay, there we go. Now we're in a lower latency area. And apparently less populated. So we'll switch over to the other one if we need players. But this sounds like the way to go otherwise. Gotta mix all the booze and cookie. Cookie is important. All the cookie. Gotta get you a sweets. Oof, some of this stuff is expensive. I'm gonna be broke. Do I really need all of this equipment yet? Yes, cookie is most important. Mud mace and studded mace. Oof, those are expensive. That's more money than I have. Okay, we're not buying a weapon yet. Oh well. Okay, so you can upgrade things. You can buy health and mana potions. Okay, that's not... Actually, that's kind of expensive. I was about to say, oh yeah, that's not too expensive. Yes it is. So we're gonna have to hold off on any new equipment right away. Wait, if I'm using a mace, why? Why am I able to hit things from a distance with a mace? I don't understand. That's interesting. I guess it's magic. It's all magic. Being able to smack things with a mace from afar, and being able to smack things with a staff from afar. We are very magical, chat. We are very magical. Wait, skill up twice? What? What did we just skill up in? And we even got a weapon too. Okay, interesting. So these guys can give you weapons and right gloves. Let's just get ourselves into trouble. Here we go. Hey, look at that. Now we're getting into trouble. Hehehe. Yes, all the magic. All the magic. Mace, attack 20. Okay, so that's the same as what we've already got. Dagger, attack 20. We can sell those, so let's not drop them. But we are going to need to justify it taking up space in our equipment. And goodness, is it taking up space in our equipment? Time to finish some of these off. Here we go. That one's a bit stronger than I wanted to deal with. Oh hey, look at that. You can move while attacking. Handy. Nice. Okay. I think ranged is probably pretty OP in this, considering you can just do that all day. That seems almost unfair. Okay, so we want a belt, gloves, and armor for each of these classes. What are our spells? Okay, so we've got our belt. Oh hey, the warrior does have an AoE. Nice. Oh no. That is mildly painful. That apparently cannot be used in combat or in certain zones. Okay. But so we can heal up a little bit. That costs a lot of mana. But it's working. Do it for all it's worth. Hey, there we go. Level up. We want some of that free equipment because, oof, it's going to break the bank. Okay. Our inventory is all the way full. Oh, so that green means it's a higher rank, it seems. That's convenient. So we're gonna go over here and sell all of these. It looks like we just wanted to sell everything that we own. That was a good bit of gold right there. Maybe we can actually make a bit of a profit. Yeah. Reminds you a bit of the old school Pokemon. I can see that. That makes sense. Going back to Pokemon Red and Blue. Or Green if you were overseas. Or Yellow if you got in on the very short term one. For one of the promotional sales. I think green was the Japanese version, and blue was the one from over here. But I don't remember correctly. I'm blanking on that one. Okay, it was Hunter that we want, not Hunter, Mage that we wanted a glove for. Let's see if we can find one of those. Okay, those drop belts. We want a belt for our Hunter, and we want a glove for our Mage. I imagine we are going to find neither. But yeah, this is going back all the way over to, hey, look at that, we got our belt. And a better dagger. Very nice. Taking me all the way back over to Pallet Town here. with the starter of your choice. Oh, we found it! Let's drop the belt so that we can get our... There we go. Man, we have completely filled our inventory. Where are those? Here we go. Shops. Shop, help us. Our inventory is full. I swear I'm not a hoarder. I'm not hoarding all the things. I'm just delivering it to you. Yes, I'm a deliverer, not a hoarder. That's how it works, right? That's definitely how it works, chat. I am safe. I am in the clear. There we go. We're all geared off. Ooh, beautiful day. That sounds wonderful. It is plenty warm over here in Texas. We've got all the quote-unquote pleasant heat. I think I looked at the weather after it mentioned, hey, congratulations, you got a flood warning for at least the next 48 hours. It said, hey, look at that humidity. Yeah, we're sitting at 98% humidity. It was raining briefly, which was kind of nice, honestly. But other than that, it's actually pretty nice outside. It looks alright. And it feels alright. Just get ready for a shower after you come back inside. 66 and sunny, with a slight wind. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That is definitely the day to be outside and enjoying the sun. Which, if I recall, you said that's exactly what you're doing. Which is absolutely the way to go. Cookie, mimosa, and poolside in beautiful weather. And already on your 3-day weekend. It sounds like you've got it all made. Southern California, yeah. Yep, that checks out. San Diego, I know, has a pretty stable weather year-round. It's enviously nice at all times. As long as you have air conditioning. If you have air conditioning, you're good. If you don't, you're still okay. It's not too bad. But oh, that sounds wonderful. I am glad for you. That just sounds like a treat. We'll get some of those days over here and I'll say, you know what? Here's what I need to do. I need to take my book and go read outside. Or just read next to the window where I can at least see everything out there. And that is so nice. Alright, there we go. That's what we wanted. What's our other ability? Is that like a flame armor? I was actually out in Los Angeles back in August, I think? Roughly August. Somewhere in there. And I was helping a friend move from San Jose area, NorCal, down to San Diego, where she lives. So after we packed up, I drove the U-Haul for us for the entire way across the mountain trail. That's always fun. I just could not get the U-Haul to actually move fast enough. It was a struggle bus to actually get up over the mountain with the U-Haul. I think I was pushing a grand old speeding rate of 55 as my maximum speed. You saw all the other vehicles just passing me so fast. And I just smile and wave because there's nothing I could do about it. I was in a U-Haul and I was flooring it and capping out at 55. That was amusing. Okay, so if you change classes, it stops your attack. It seems. Nope. You can change classes and keep moving and keep attacking. Cool. Wooden shield? I already got one. But that was a while ago. The visit to LA was my first visit to Disney World. That was a treat. That was exciting. Got to see all the sights and be the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed how do I describe it? I don't think I can put it any nicer. Besides, I didn't know what I was doing, so I looked very much like the tourist that I was. Uh, and definitely didn't know what I was doing, but it was an excitement. Oh boy, already. Well, it sounds like Ark is going to have some fun soon. When does Ark usually get off of work these days? I imagine he still continues to work nice long hours as well. He is definitely at least as much of a workaholic as I am. Yeah, y'all gonna have fun. One way or another, for sure. Oh, hey, look at that. That's okay, so you must stay in place if you want to actually attack as a warrior. Interesting. Is there a hotkey for grabbing? I need a hotkey for grabbing. Bag, chat, mount. No, there isn't. It varies. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It changes a lot for me from day to. Oh, wow. 210. That's terrifying. It varies a lot for me from day to day as well. So I get that. Depending on your line of work, etc. I can see that. Wait, you can complete the daily quest multiple times? Oh, I've gotta take advantage of this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna complete this daily a second time. What is our equipment right now? Everything has all gear except for a helmet. Okay. Depends on his assignment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I all the different sorts of works can take different amounts of time and say, okay, well, no, this needs to be done today. Or you know what? No, this can wait until tomorrow. But for a lot of things, yeah, no, this just got to be done. I gotta move on. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Might be passed out by the time it gets here. Yeah. Hey, you know what? It means you're enjoying life. That is okay. And then depending on how it's going, either uh you wake up when he comes back on in or not. But either way, you've still got the whole weekend ahead of you. So it all works out. Man, I need a faster way to sell things with all the clicking back and forth. My hand is going to get tired trying to keep up with all of that. Okay, let's see. What is our goal right now? Is there actually a goal in this? Normal farm. Interesting. We want to stay at normal. Oh, skill up. What skill? Stats. Okay, so each of these has a different skill level. Interesting. Melee is the lowest. Distance and magic. Actually, melee isn't the lowest, magic is the lowest. All of these are at 9. Intelligence at 15, defense at 11. You need to get attacked? I don't want to be attacked. You say, I enjoy it every day. As if it were my last. That is a good way to go about it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, 100%. It is so important to just sit back and enjoy life. Otherwise, you're not enjoying it. So anyway, you can make it enjoyable, you know? Third mimosa. That's a hard bargain. I guess it depends on if there's a reason for why not. But having another one for later does also sound good. But some wine and cheese. That is a nice combo. Ooh, ooh, did we get a new weapon? Nope. Same old weapon. I love it. Why not? I'm all down for it. I'm gonna get them nice, word. Play on words. I don't know if you would, qualify it as I guess you could call it a dead pun. Now I'm speaking your language. Oh, you mean with the wine and cheese? Or are we going on to onto the puns now? Careful, don't get me going. I won't be able to stop. We're gonna have people outcrying in chat, saying no, no, Tex, stop, stop. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch by my own chat. But I do love me a good pairing of multiple. Ooh, new bag. Yay, we have more inventory space. I do love me a good pairing of food and drink. All the time. All the time. Here we go. Time to heal up a little bit. Oh, what's our skill at? Melee needs more. There we go. Nah, they're just jealous. Mmm. Wine, cheese, meat, bread. Yes. All the things. Must have. Must have all the things. It sounds so good. Nah, chat's gonna outcry if I get too out there. I am not going to be allowed. Oh, did we get new equipment? We got new equipment. Look at that. Still need some more for our other classes. Whoop, whoop. Yes, a cheese board. That sounds so nice. Get you one of those good, keto, what is it, the meat and cheese, charcuterie board. Or, as I like to call it, adult Lunchables. Whether or not that was sarcastic, you're absolutely welcome. I hope you enjoy your adult Lunchables. They are definitely one to be enjoyed. They have one here at the hotel. Oh, that is so nice. It may take a couple of Lincolns, but it's worth a couple of Lincolns. At least I'd say it's worth a couple of Lincolns. Now, admittedly, I probably need to eat my dinner at some point, but I've been doing the nice and easy route of making sandwiches for dinner. Since I haven't, I need to cook another dish. I like doing the bulk cooking so that you can grab something reasonably quickly after work each day and then go back and make another thing later. But I still need to go back and actually do that. So I've been doing the quick sandwiches. But I have a nice block of the pepper jack that I have been enjoying munching on. You say you're waiting for Ark for dinner. Yeah. You know what? Well, maybe that mimosa is sounding good after all. Something for some fun in the meanwhile, but might actually put you to sleep after all until Ark gets back. Okay, so they go green if they're below 10 levels under me. That's what that means. Because, I mean, you can't get hungry if you're asleep, right? Yes, you can, but still. Shh. Shh. Can't get hungry if you're asleep. Totally the play. Totally the play. Oh, things are getting dangerous. Yes, easy targets. Easy targets. But I think my daily quest requires me to fight things that are within 10 levels of me. All these white level enemies. In order to complete the quest. Oh, hey, that means you got the entire pool to yourself. All yours. All yours. Monopolization! Wait, I already had full. Bank slots. Why did I run back? I do not know why I ran back. We'll make up for it. Let's go fight something hard. What is our stat? Okay. So, Priest is leveled up pretty well. But the other three still need to be leveled. Whereas our overall level is 24. Interesting. So, you see me running around in circles at the moment. That's because I'm actually testing what the keybind priority is in this. Oh, no! The mosquitoes attack you no matter what. No thanks. Let's take them out. Keybind order. For video games to have keybinds implemented, you have to say, is this key being held down? And once you do that, you have to state a priority in which they actually work. Oh, there we go. Let's heal up a little bit. I think I have to wait until I'm out of battle. Yeah, there we go. And then use my mana, my magic, to heal back up. There we go. Whoops, I wound up using a healing potion anyways, by mistake. And since you can't say in a video game, well, they're holding down left and right, so we're not going to do anything. Well, you can do that, but it requires a whole bunch of additional code that some developers don't even think about. What you wind up doing instead is saying, okay, is right being held down? Okay, great. Otherwise, is left being held down? Okay, great. It turns out, as far as the hotkeys in this game are concerned, it looks like down has the highest priority, followed by up, and then left, and then right. So you're least likely to go right than any other direction in here. If you're holding anything down, oh no. Oh no. Whoops. Noted. I'm putting myself in dangerous situations by running into enemies while I am talking. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But you know what? I'm gonna wind up doing it again. So let's go. These loops will check inside the game loop. Hey, what's happening? What's being held down? And the fewer different settings you have in there, the faster the game is going to run, because it means there's less for it to have to process in order to do what you want it to do. So you can get the game more performant. But of course, that does mean fewer options. And so, you'll often see these things where a lot of video games will have it to where if you're trying to move in multiple directions simultaneously, it'll only send you in one of the directions. And that's what I was checking out just a moment ago there, with all the random movement back and forth. But that left and right movement that you see is actually the pathing engine trying to pass the mosquito. because it's finding a free space, and so it's just going back and forth trying to take that free space. Because the mosquito is taking it. Until it's no longer available. Okay. Hey, there we go. And now, because we are not the exact same speed, eventually one of the two of us winds up winning. Let's pop a health potion and switch over to our melee class and start taking advantage of this. As silly as the dance is. Ooh. Yes, we want that. It's specifically Hunter that we want pants for. I wonder when we're gonna get some pants, so that our archer can be no longer pantsless. Until then, we'll have to just deal with not having any pants. Okay, that guy's hurting a little bit. What are our stats? In spite of distance being the highest, it's also the least geared. We're going to need to level up our mage and our skill up. Okay, it's now 13. We're going to need to level up our mage and our melee a little bit. Here we go. The daily quest is getting close to complete. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Did we finally get where we were looking? No, we did not. Whoops. We want one for a hunter. Give me some hunter pants. Hey, there we go. Our hunter is no longer pantsless. We're high enough level. Let's sneak on to greater and brighter futures and see what this game has in store for us. We're going to use the warrior for a little bit so that it can level up while we're doing this. And see just what is available. Try to avoid these since they're going to want to eat us. Oh, ow. That's a little bit painful. Okay. Accidentally got myself surrounded. Hey, there we go, level up. Well, we've got the money to buy some better weapons. Not many, though. Let's, see what the overarching theme in this game is. There wasn't much of an introduction for us, so it'll be interesting to see Okay, we've got some goblins coming up. Do they just attack? Yes. Yes, they do. Oh, what? That's unfair. They can walk where we can't. Wait, I just couldn't walk onto that earlier? Oh, I can't walk onto that. That's weird. Defense up. Bed is comfortable and it is dangerous. I hear you there. It's so good. Oh, well, this could be mildly dangerous. There we go. Just take our surefire, powerful glass and get ourselves out of trouble. Okay, so trying to go past the goblins maybe isn't exactly an option yet. At least not without spending a lot of potions. But we have a lot of potions, so let's do it. Comfortable is nice. Comfortable is very nice. Oh, whoops. I forgot to use health potions. Teehee. Skin roulette. Oh, so that's what the roulette tickets are for. Okay. Oh, where do you see these? Outfit costumes? I do not understand. What does that do? Not much of anything. Okay. Is there a... yeah, there's a map. Oh, you can click on the map too. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier to get around. I was hoping you could, like, scroll the map to see what's going on a little bit easier. But no, you can only look at the map that's directly around you. Okay, how much experience did we have before we lost some? Experience. Back, map. Go down to there. Okay, so you can only click a certain distance away. But you can open both of these at the same time, so that works. And there's something down here, it looks like. Wait, no, there isn't. Silly me. These guys are just straight up hostile. There we go. What do we get? What do we get? Painful. Okay, I need better keybinds to pull that off. Oh, let's double check our stats real quick. I need to level up my mage. Interesting. But it sounds like going with that is still the way to go for now. The priest will probably be the best bet for getting through this alive. Depending on their spawn rate, of course. Oh, that costs a bit, but it gets you out quick. Oh boy. Okay, there goes all our magic. Ooh, we got some new gear though. Oh. I see. Those become inventory items. Let's give this a shot. Actually popping those potions to make it through. Yeah, that helps out a little. Did we get anything? Yeah. New armor. There we go. Map. Okay, so there's something up here. We're gonna want to go to that. What does that say? City. Okay. I see, I see. Ooh. Very nice. There we go. And what's down here? Oh, quest. You get 15 tickets as a reward. You already have this in progress. Okay. Do I have to go down here to do it? No. They either have very good gear or very good stats. Because they're taking much less damage than I do off of those enemies. Okay, this is not where I need to be. So that is a very high level area. Let's see. Okay, so those restore about 1/3 of your whichever stat it may be, health or mana. And this just goes on. So let's go back to town. And see where we can go. Oh, come on. There we go. What are we wearing right now? We want that. And that. Let's drop that. Take that. Equip that. Okay. There we go. And get out of here. There we go. Mana potions are a little bit expensive, but it looks like we're getting enough now to offset the cost of them per monster. So I think it can be justified. Okay, yeah, that specifically right there is unpathable. Okay, these need to get out of the way. Scoot. These are loving blocking me in. Okay, here we go. That is better. There we go. We're off to less hostile zones now. What is over there? Does that by any chance have that elite monster they were mentioning? It does not. Where is the elite monster? And why is this only seen in one area? Moles? Okay. Maybe it'll be up here. Or maybe I'm just being jebaited. I was jebaited. Oh, and now these are gray. They are way below my level. Interesting. Oh, there's another zone up there. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, so those monsters come around every now and then. Interesting. So that gives physical defense while it's active. Okay. But it disables other actions, such as attacking. That can be useful for team tanking. Interesting. Oh, and that gives the tickets. What is this? Okay, some sort of material. We're probably going to want that. Let's find the shop. And Sell this off so that we have some space again. Can't sell there. Excuse me. Here we go. Wait, where did the tickets go? I wonder. Okay, they went right to here. Interesting, interesting. Hey, we have 13,000 gold now. What were our items? Okay, we wanted a better weapon for this guy. Can I even use that yet? Let's find out the hard way. No, we can't. That requires level 50. What about this? Yes, we can use that now. It requires level 25. We can buy all of the level 25 weapons. Just to make sure that each of them are strong enough. $25, $23, $24. Wow, this dagger is even better. Wait, where did the... Oh, whoops. Silly me. That's not a lot of difference in terms of damage. 22, 23. 26. 23. 20. That sells for 1750. I bought it for 4,000, right? Double check. 2,000. Yeah, it would be better off selling it again for now. I won't be able to use that for a while. And this, I have better, I think. This was 24. This is 23. So yeah, I am better off selling this back again. And getting that money back. That sells for nothing, so we're not going to. I wonder if there is... anything in this game that shows some sort of goal or objective for what we're doing. That would give us something to work toward. Or give us some sort of direction, at least. The map doesn't show much. And we're a bit blocked off. What do we have here? Oh, we did finish that. Nice. Wait, no, we didn't. Okay. Okay, so we have a vault, we have our inventory. Let's put that in the vault along with these, since don't know what to do with it yet. And then find that, yeah, here we go, the roulette. Okay, so each of these have different items. I kind of like these ones better. It has something that looks like Vivi. Oh, so close. We got the avocado. I'm done with being a ghost. Okay, that was 5. Another avocado. It wants us to be an avocado. Okay, so it is 1 per. That checks out. Okay, and you do choose the amount that you want to deposit when you go to put those in, and they'll stack properly. That's good. These cost 100, I think it says, each, in order to actually use them. Over here you can increase the vault capacity. Why is the text different height? Small, big, small, big. And it has a different position for the text too. Okay. Oh, that costs diamonds. I don't want to spend diamonds. Let's back out of that. Town scroll. Teleport to town. Yeah, we should have one of those. Scroll back. Oh, that takes you back to where you used the scroll from. Scroll death will take you back to your death. To a boss. Okay, makes sense. Training sword is just specifically a weapon with low damage. Interesting. Oh, you can buy bigger bags. Let's buy a bag with more space. We have a green bag. We want this blue bag. Yeah, and then sell the green bag. Oh, the price for these goes up as you level up. Let's just buy 7 of those for now. Okay. And then I guess check out what that is? Yeah, let's check what that is. I'd say that's a pretty decent introduction to whatever this that was scary. I can barely handle things my level. I don't think I can handle things that are twice my level. Oh boy. Scuff. I think it might be reasonable to switch over to either Hollow Knight at this point, or call it that. Get some nice rest in before the night is over, and we need to... Oh, skill up. Skill up. before we need to do all of the fun, exciting work tomorrow. Since tomorrow is going to be a nice long day in store for me. Might be worth getting some extra rest in before that. Okay, cool. So this actually shows you whatever weapon you currently have equipped for it. That's neat. And this map also shows you the things that were messed up with the sprites. Here we go. Yes, keep smacking me. Give me better defense. Since my defense level is actually pretty decent. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, you can see that's a fail. And the map reveals it too. Okay. Yeah, if this had a little bit more story, it might be probably more interesting. But I think it needs a bit more direction built into the game to direct the player to say, hey, go do this. And then also say, this is why. The functionality and the assets are reasonable for an independent developer. But it does lack the appropriate degree of guidance within the title to justify spending a lot on, say, like marketing or the like. As a port, it's decent as long as you do not click photo mode. Do not click photo mode. You can't get out of photo mode. And some of these settings don't particularly make sense on desktop. So there could be some optimizations made to this for it to be a proper desktop title, or for it to be pretty well, how do you put it? Marketable? Yeah. That's what we're looking for, marketable. Since right now, it's amusing, but it's a bit unguided. And it could benefit from some direction to make it more interactive without necessarily requiring a player base in order to do so. Which isn't the worst, but it's not exactly doing favors to itself either at the same time. So we'll give them props. They do have a pretty good basis They're missing just a few key things in order to wrap up the execution. Let's see, it's what? 7:55. Yeah, that would be a good time to start winding down. So let's go say hi to some fam. I have not written a raid message yet. I'll eventually get around to it, one of these days. But we're gonna say hi to Gaming with Ezzy. Ezzy is a good friend, practically like family for me. So we're gonna drop on over and say hi to her and crew. It'd be fun to catch up with them one of these days, nice and soon. But thanks for dropping by. Lesson learned, it's probably better to stick with tried and true things like Hollow Knight, or the other, at least more solid titles. But it was interesting enough to actually check this out and see what on earth this world of Solaria actually was. I don't regret it. But it might be worth doing a little bit more vetting on titles prior to settling on them, at least. It was an interesting check. We'll have to try out some of the other titles next time around. So thanks for dropping on in and hanging out. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. It's Monday.